Okay, another week, another attempt at beating 9.9 with every character. I believe this is week 42, if you can believe it. So we've almost been doing this for a whole solid year. Anyways, only two more characters left to do, that being the Xenoblade Girls and Steve from Minecraft. However, from my experience, at least Steve's final boss seems to be pretty painful. So we'll just have to see how things go. I'm going to focus mostly on Pyramithra. Maybe we'll do some Steve, and if I beat it, more power to me. However, I'm just gonna focus more on these two. Oh, nice sweet spot attack. Not sweet spot that time. Okay, I gotta kill quicker than this. So I'm pretty sure I've said this in a previous stream. But when the nearly inevitable Smash 6 comes out, considering this game sells like sugar-coated crack, they'll probably split Pyra and Mithra up. Just so that the two of them can have more moves. Wait, that didn't kill him? Oh, okay. Almost just... I went on a suicide mission, because I was fully expecting it to be the end. Anyways, at first, Zelda and Sheik being separated, and then Samus and Samus being separated felt odd. But now I can't imagine them being together again. Nope, meant to up smash. Did Dark Pit just... No, okay. This should be helpful if I could get down there and grab it. Whatever, back shield. So yeah, the stream has been moved to 10 a.m. Pacific time now, because that's when the fewest people are in the house. So sorry about that if my schedule change has been throwing you sideways starting on Saturday, moving to Sunday. Now, of course, they shield the entire time. So maybe someone could explain this to me in a way that's not spoiler-tastic, because I'm going to, or I have plans to play the Xenoblade games eventually. If Pyra and Mithra are swords in human form, why do they have swords themselves? Now this Kirby's... a little too slow. I remember this one being difficult. Because they'll spam projectiles while the other one's getting up close. No! Well, one of them just kind of somehow ended themselves. I was too busy focusing on myself to figure out what he was doing. So, it might be easier now. Oh. The only problem is he has a lot less damage than I do. I was hoping he'd do the roll, but he shielded. Not the cleanest I've ever done, but considering how difficult that fight was. You know, I don't think 8.6 is good enough. So I'll just mark it down and we'll start again. Let's see. We're going to start at 5.0 this time. So I've got to do better on these first 5 fights, because the last fight, I can't, or the Link fight, I can't rely on getting much distance. Well, that was pretty clean. Ow. These first fights are such a breeze because you could just use forward smash until they're gone. I remember this stage causing me a little bit of grief last time. that would have been cool. I think Pit got hit by the cannon and was launched that far. It's pretty crazy. Oh, how did that... I'm confused. How did my down smash not hit Ryu, and how did his tornado kick not hit me? Also, I've noticed that with Pyra's side special, you can press it again, and it starts spinning more in a pitch motion rather than a yaw motion. I'm not sure if that makes any sense to most people, but it's basically the way it rotates. Or does it just do it on its own? It looks like it does it on its own and I was just imagining things. Okay, yeah. My mistake. Didn't mean a perfect shield, but take it. So between Pyra and Mythra, I like Pyra a lot more. Just because it's basically a question of heavyweight versus lightweight. And the thing about heavyweights, of course, is that you've got to plan more carefully because a blunder costs a lot more. No. Pyra has no grab range. I was worried that was going to be a running attack. Or a dash attack, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, looks like we're more than capable for 9.9 material here. I think for the bonus game, though, I will be Mythra because of the fact that it just goes faster. I looked up the speed calculations, and I believe Mythra's running speed is 5th in the game, behind less than 0.5% slower than Sheik. But the people who recorded it might not be accurate to 0.5% anyway. And one thing I really should look up is whether or not Pyra and Mythra are voiced by the same person. I know that for Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess, Zelda and Sheik were voiced by the same person, but I'm not sure about this. Anyways, give me a quick second before we go on to the final boss. This is one of the few times where a Master Hand and Crazy Hand fight makes perfect sense. There are other campaigns like Bowser Jr. where it's just like, we gotta come up with something. Oh, that would have been a good... Did I just kill myself? Yes, I did.
Final results.
Okay, so I know that there are 2 people watching and that there haven't been any comments, but I expect comments to come rushing in right now about how boneheaded I was at this moment. Let me go mark that down, and unfortunately we will try again. And if you're curious, unfortunately that was not on purpose. I expected Pyro to have ever so slightly more horizontal recovery. Well, on the plus side, it'll be a low light real moment. Okay, Zelda should be gone. Yeah. Yes, it was very well done. I think I got the world record for how quickly I could kill myself. I've heard that there's actually a category in speedrunning. Game over percentage or whatever, where people speedrun how quickly they can get themselves to game over. Some games that are pretty easy, like the original Super Mario Brothers. You just hold run and run into the Goomba 3 times. Unless there's some secret strategy I don't know about. I'm pretty sure Super Paper Mario would have an interesting speedrun. For game over. You say, no, I don't want to fight the big villain. I don't want to save the universe. And you gotta optimize your menu picks to make sure you say, yes, I'm super sure I don't want to save the universe. And one missed input, and there's a lot more time before the next game over sequence. Every time Dark Pit does electroshock over that chasm, my brain thinks he's dead. Honestly, I'm more worried about the Link fight than the Master Hand and Crazy Hand fight. Oh. No grab range, that's right. Oh, attacks come out much quicker than mine. I don't think we're winning this, folks. I think we may have been done with Pyra Mythra by now if I weren't such a bonehead. Oh, I wound up... Well, she probably wouldn't have been launched to the sky anyways, at such low percentage. Come closer. Okay, fine. Oh, I just hit the cuckoo. Anyways, what matters is... This fight's not going very well either. Still got the boomerang, so it should hit like a truck now. After you start throwing it 12 times. Yeah, I'm glad you like the title. I had a few ideas for titles focusing on Pyra and Mithra, one of which involved the video game Spider-Man Web of Shadows. Now, I haven't played Spider-Man Web of Shadows, and I'm not sure if it's as good as Spider-Man 2, but that's not the point. The point is, you could play as either Red Spider-Man or Black Spider-Man. Red Spider-Man's more like Mithra, and Black Spider-Man's more like Pyra. Speed versus just straight up damage. Especially for these easier fights, Pyra's better. You just smash attack and launch him into space. For Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, I've heard a lot about it. It's a very good question. I think in terms of like the franchise representation that I'd want, Jimmy Neutron would have to be in it. No question. In terms of being funny, I think Otis from the Barnyard might be a good pick. I think it's like a question of whether you would want Little Mac or Wii Fit Trainer. One of them seems like a perfect fit for the series. And the other one's kind of a joke, but still kind of works because you can just move the moveset around a bit. Finagle it. What would be interesting is if they got a third-party rep, like Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory or Samurai Jack. Now, SpongeBob is a cash cow for Nickelodeon. So, it wouldn't surprise me if they had as many reps as Mario or Pokemon, etc. Squidward would be a fun playable character, right? Play clarinet so poorly it does damage. I got creamed by these two last attempt. And now it's just... One franchise I could see that could have like 8 reps and no one would really complain at all is Avatar: The Last Airbender. You could have Aang, Korra, also some villains like Azula and Zahir. Maybe even Amon. That would be interesting. Amon has a special attack where he bloodbends you and you can't use special attacks for 15 seconds or something. Honestly, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a pretty cool series overall. Although I'm more of a fan of the 2003 series. But I think, especially because you could just make the Turtles different. If you were to include all 4 Ninja Turtles and make them play the same, it'd be a huge waste. What I'm partly interested in is playable villains. Because Nintendo was kind of hesitant on that too. Really only, my understanding, if you count Mewtwo, then it's Ganondorf, Mewtwo, and Bowser for Melee. Okay, switching to Mythra. I didn't notice. What difficulty is it currently at? I wasn't looking. One of the games I play, Smite, has playable skins for each of the 4 turtles. They also have Shredder and Splinter, too. Anyways, probably for the best that I start focusing a little bit. Don't want to repeat last time, no matter how much I want to. No. Let me go. I want to... I think they're playing Xenoblade Chronicles music. It doesn't matter which one I got stunned. What matters is that I... Okay. Oh, I thought I didn't make that because I saw the explosion in the background. Okay, maybe Mythra's better now. By virtue of trying to avoid things instead of... Never mind! Pyra is the way!
You'll get burned.
Well, there you have it. It was 9.2, and I did well enough to get to 9.9. Pull up the checklist. After 11 failures, including one that was very shameful, we did it. How would you get Pyra and Mythra both a default on Sorry, stretching. Pyra and Mithra default both on the stage at the same time. I think it's been about 42, give or take. And as fun as it is to say that this is the last character, there is in fact the DLC character. I don't know how long it's going to take till that person comes out. On our Discord server, the Ultimate Hideout, we started doing gambling of points for betting on what the final character is going to be, or what character it's going to be. We did it for the second to last character. Oh, I'm an idiot. I still had Pyra on the mind. I was like, I'm gonna go up in the air and smack him. Anyways, so we gambled like points in the server, and it was like, will the character be male? Will it be female? Will it be a third-party character? Will it be from a fighting game? And you could also bet specific characters, which had the highest payout. No one specifically bet Kazuya. But there were people who predicted that it would be an anime character, and that was a very vague description, but I thought to myself, if the character from Yakuza got in, I would consider him anime, and Kazuya, despite the name sounding similar, he looks a lot like him. So I decided, yeah. If you think about it, though, Sephiroth, Pyra Mithra, and the third person whose mind I can't think, Kazuya. All three of them are kind of anime. Min, you might make the argument as well. But I don't think there's a sane, rational person who would say Steve's an anime character. Oh, my weapons broke? Okay, let me just upgrade real quick. Uh-oh. I think that might be the end for me. Yeah. Well, that's simple.
Final results.
I remember when people were hoping Steve would be in, they released fan art of like high definition Steve, what he would look like if he had All-Stars, or sorry, Ultimates. Got me thinking about Nick All-Stars. What he would look like with Ultimates art style. But I think it's for the best that they just went with the normal Minecraft look. That might be the single easiest first stage in all of the campaigns.
Ready? Go!
This would be helpful. Plus it doesn't wear down like the sword. Normal sword or pickaxe do. Critical. Perfect. Oh, it got both of them. Honestly, and I know I've said it before, but more Sonic characters and more Street Fighter characters, please. I meant to up air. I guess I had my my control stick at an angle. Anyways, wow, plus 1.0. To the minecart. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna have to play a little more conservatively now. Says man who anvils straight into the...
Continue.
Well, somebody just got blended. And by that I mean I was between two giant Kirby's that hit me repeatedly. So let's try and speedrun what we've got here. Because really, the first 5 fights, sans some bad luck on my end of getting blended, are pretty easy.
Ready? Go.
Like this one. Villager, you want to help at all? Hey, the same sword from last time. Well, maybe not the exact same literal sword, but it makes me wonder if the items are fixed for this fight. I know with the Pyramithra one they were. That's another thing while I'm here I might as well talk about. One thing that they should put in Smash, that I know they can because it's in some campaigns, you can set which assist trophies appear and which ones do not. Like all Waluigi or no Rathalos. It'd help with themed tournaments too. Wow. I'm hitting them all so much, none of them are falling. Have you beaten 9.9 with every character? Just curious. The forward tilt and just, you know, walking forward strategy might be interesting to try out myself. Oh, congratulations. What character would you say was the single hardest? Even though I beat Dr. Mario's on the first try, having played it extensively before doing this Gauntlet, I'd still say it's the hardest one. I just got super lucky. And I'm having the same problem I did last time. Come on. Come on, come on. No! I'm an idiot. Still not as embarrassing as the suicide thing I did as Pyra.
Classic mode.
Yeah, I'd say Sheik is one of the harder ones. If we go entirely based off number of tries it took me to beat it, though, for this Gauntlet, it'd be Zero Suit Samus. And I'd say Zero Suit Samus is kind of hard, but I'm not sure I'd go as far as to say it's harder than Dr. Mario's. Oh. I beat Jigglypuffs on 9.9 when my stream died out. So I had to do it again, and it took me like another 24 tries. So I think it's fair for me to say at least Jigglypuffs is somewhat hard. Use the sword well, Rob. My turn. Okay, that's 2. Meant to hit the other Wario, but I'll take it. I'm not very good as Sheik either, but I think there is some inherent difficulty in there. The last not boss fight involves fighting like 6 Mii fighters, 3 at a time, and they all work together. Not like these guys. These guys are... I mean, they could work together potentially, but I'm just not interested in it. Okay, my sword's broken, so I can either opt to repair it, which I guess I have time now. Or I could beat him the old-fashioned way without weapons. Or at least that weapon in particular. 3 10 HP pits. It's just a dash attack. Double kill. .1. Okay, I'm going to be a lot more conservative on this fight, as in I am not going to dive directly into the middle of 2 giant Kirbys. Now, a giant Kirby and a small King K. Rool, that's another story. That hot... I don't remember the name of it. Hot Boy? Oh, well, someone else got it, so it doesn't matter. Throw. Well, if not jumping into the center of two giant Kirby's is conservative, then just call me Ronald Reagan. Let's see who the lucky me princess is. It's Elmo. And that only took me 21 damage to figure out. Oh, come on. How did that not hit him? Well, he moved into it, so I guess it did. Anyways. That's a powerful anvil. Come closer. Dang. I'm out of anvil material. I just have my fist as a sword now. And yes, that does make no sense, but deal with it. Gold sword. Okay, I should move towards the center of the stage so I don't get any launch. I could still maybe survive. Come closer. Ooh, diamond. For the first time in this series of playthroughs, you got a diamond weapon. I almost said diamond sword, but pickaxe and stuff still applies. Feels good. Well, we did well enough to get to 9.9 without the final boss, which means the final boss is probably just going to kick my ass. I guess I'll have to start holding back and starting at like 4.0 or something. I think 9.3 or so is the optimal difficulty for the final boss anyway. Oh, I missed that one. I think I got it though. Let me just double check. Oh, there goes the perfect. Steve's recovery has to be better than that, right? I'm just really bad at it. Here, let's practice a bit. Yeah, okay. It's a lot like the gliding in Brawl. Okay, no matter how poorly I do here, I 9.9 it. If I win. I just want to kill the Enderman right now. And my wish is granted. Better weapon. Better killing. Papa John's. That sounded a lot funnier in my head. No! No, 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 no! No!
Continue.
I guess Ridley hated my pun so much that he decided to just make me lose.
Final results.
Well, that's certainly a low light reel moment. Does that count as a pun to make a stupid reference to Papa John's? So if that were like 9.3, I probably would have won it. Unless Ridley did the super...
Ready?
You know, something I should check out. Hold on. No, you can't air dodge out of that. So I had basically no chance. You know, if I had the power to, if I had all the knowledge of, like, a video game like Smash Ultimate, I would probably tell 3 truths and a lie. Just because it's funny. I saw something on the internet about Infamous Second Son where they predicted, like, 3 of the powers. Neon, video, and other things. And then they said, oh, and by the way, because I was right on those last 3, here's the last one. You get to hold Cole's amp from the first 2 Infamous games. Or, you know, Cole from the first 2 Infamous games. The amp is in the second one. And then you get electric powers. That did not come true. One of the funniest things, though, that I actually did get right without knowing about it was I said, imagine if, like PictoChat in Brawl, there were a Miiverse stage in the upcoming Smash games, which was Smash 4 at the time. And it wasn't there at release, but eventually... You know what? I was going to get the Smash Ball. Just end it. Anyways, they 100% added a Miiverse stage. It's just a battlefield with a new coat of paint, which sucks, but, you know. Oh, nice dodge of the lava. Not the one that died, the one that dodged, of course. I think that Link just broke open a beehive on his own, so I think I win. You can probably hear me tapping the button to taunt.
Ready? Go!
No damage.
Ready? Go!
Okay, I'm gonna start over here and dig for good luck. Those King K. Rool aren't doing anything. Is that what you is that how you say that plurally? King K. Rules? King's K. Rool? Whatever. All that matters. So there's one left. That could be an interesting prank. Let's see the man of the hour, Elmo. Princess Elmo again. That was a neutral air dodge, so I should be able to recover quickly. Okay, I'm out of... Oh. You know, I'm kind of scared of using the up recovery ever since the Ridley incident. Okay, let's get some more tools. Nothing. Just sharpened it. No! No! I knew if it was a back throw, it was over for me.
Final results.
Can we just stop for a moment and admire how much enthusiasm the announcer has when you say Steve, when you pick Steve? When you pick Steve. When he says Steve.
Steve. Ready? Go.
Oh, dogs are barking. Once I finish this stage, I'll let the dog out of my room. He likes to sleep there. Until then, enjoy some barking. Well, I guess someone's home. Oh, am I out of... No. It was the fact that that an anvil was already out that made it so that I couldn't use it. Damn it. Get me the chicken. There you go. Thanks, Rob. I hit the turtle shell with the cuckoo. Turtle shell's got crazy knockback. Now to speedrun these 3 links. Just 1 second. I'll be right back. Back and pressed A without looking too much at the screen, but I think the ending picture, Steve made an ugly face. I'll have to check that in the VOD. Or, you know, when I'm putting together the highlight and low light reels. Sword slash to bees is a true combo. Wow, that was fast. I was gonna throw him and then got freed. Now for what I believe is the only percentage-based battle in this entire campaign. Who's the man of the hour? It's Elmo again. I guess it's based off resetting the game. Come on, let me hit you once. I know we're the same character, but his attacks are coming out quicker than mine. Stone sword. Okay, if we're gonna do this, I think I need at least gold. Did I get gold? Doesn't look like it. Did I just lose my gold sword like that? That was fast. Okay, let's get something. Okay, the anvil seems to be the trick here. Nine point oh is a little on the slim side. I'm gonna have to do really well on the final boss to win this. I think 8.7 is probably the absolute minimum. Earlier today I got to the bonus stage as Pyramithra at 8.6 and I just gave up there. What I'm kind of worried about is I wanted to beat every character at 9.9 at the same time I got beat every character. If I beat this and get 9.7 or something, it's not gonna happen. No, I'm still not an expert at flying. Okay, let's see how well I do here. Try and get the 2 Endermen first. I'm surprised I actually dodged that. Does the up smash take no resources? Can I just spam it? No, he perfect shielded it. Okay, I don't know if that's enough. Under a minute is pretty good. Less than 50 HP is not. Yes! We did it!
Wow! Incredible!
So now, because we've beaten every character that is in the game so far, we're going to do something unprecedented. We're going to play the credits minigame. Albeit probably not very well, but I haven't played this in well over 2 years. So what's next? Well, for starters, I've got a game I'm working on. Really need to finish that. Probably going to hold back on releasing it for a while because it's a ball game and Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania is coming out. Don't want to release it at the same time. I have a video I've been procrastinating on top 10 Mario Kart tracks. Should probably get that finished. Gonna have to watch the hours upon hours of footage to get the low light and highlight reel moments. And of course, gonna be waiting for... Oh, missed that one up. Anyways, we're going to be waiting for the next DLC character. And personally, I think, although I don't think it would actually be this character, I think it would be particularly cool if they got Slyux? I can't pronounce it right. I have a hard time reading things without having a pronunciation and then trying to guess what the pronunciation is. Like, when I was a kid, Lakitu, or Lakitu, for some reason my brain thought there was an R in there. Lakaru. Anyways, point is if Smash makes for good marketing material, and it seems to for Fire Emblem, it'd be great marketing for Metroid Prime 4. Will I get to the last section on the credits? Almost there. Yeah, I got it. 1.5 million points. Unfortunately, for the next few weeks or so, it seems our time here has come to an end. What a fitting ending, too.
Final results.
Steve looks more high def in that picture as a spirit than he does in the game.
Classic mode.
No special notifications. But I believe that's it. There's one problem though. I'm starting to doubt myself on that last attempt where I failed. Did I mark it? Let me check real quick. Yeah, I think I did. 11 attempts total. Anyways, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Hopefully the next character is just as fun as these ones were. See you later.